You may begin.
Good morning. I'm Tanya Mendez, a broadcast major at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism at Arizona State University. We're reporting live today in downtown Phoenix from a brand new campus that's a great example of Phoenix turning challenges into opportunities. In this case, the city needed a more diverse economy, but didn't have the education or research facilities to make it happen. We turned to the community, and more than 700 volunteers came out to create a bond program. Part of that program created this ASU campus. As a student, it's so exciting to be a part of this new urban university. I'm one of 5,000 students studying right in the heart of downtown. It's creating a knowledge workforce and boosting the economy for Phoenix's future. The goal is to create 26,000 jobs and reach out to 18,000 students. The biomedical campus and business support are two other things boosting downtown. First, here's Alpin Patel from downtown's new med school.
Thanks, Tanya. Just a few blocks from ASU, a dynamic research and education hub brought me back to Phoenix, where I grew up. I'm attending medical school right in the heart of the emerging biomedical campus, the University of Arizona College of Medicine, Phoenix, in partnership with Arizona State University. And there's more. A College of Nursing is expanding, a College of Pharmacy is coming, and Northern Arizona University is bringing more health-related programs right to the heart of Phoenix. An international research facility named TGen opened up its doors a few years ago. With a lot of hard work, they will cure cancer. One of the researchers there just got an $18 million grant to do just that. And the future is across the street at the new Bioscience High School, where the students there are making headlines with their top test scores. I have the greatest research and educational facilities anywhere, right at my fingertips, and it's all even helping local businesses downtown. Greg will tell us a little bit more about that.
I'm Greg Esser with the Roosevelt Row Community Development Corporation. Not too long ago, I opened an art gallery in a part of downtown Phoenix that was really known more for crime than culture. Since that time, downtown Phoenix has evolved into the perfect canvas for people that want to be part of building and shaping the kind of community they want to be a part of. New businesses are opening and thriving in downtown. Just in the last year, we had 30 new restaurants open. We have new community gardens, a community radio station, and a farmer's market downtown that's already expanding. Our First Friday's Art Walk has grown from an event that started with a few hundred people and has now evolved into an event that brings 15,000 visitors downtown every month. All of this is having a tremendous positive impact. Downtown sales tax revenues are up even during this difficult economic climate. Our crime is down dramatically by more than 20% in just the last year. A little bit of sweat equity and an incredible amount of collaboration have made this great transformation possible.
Thanks, Greg. From downtown Phoenix, you can look out to mountain peaks in just about every direction. The city has 30,000 acres of preserved land and welcomes 5 million visitors a year. Phoenix has grown by more than 500,000 in the last 20 years. The newspaper even wrote a series called An Acre an Hour, describing how much desert we were losing to growth. Twice, Phoenix voters passed a dedicated sales tax for the city's parks. Just last year, thousands of volunteers pounded the pavement, and it passed with 83% approval. The tax will generate $2 billion for the city's parks. Here with us today, we have 3 Phoenicians representing 3 generations dedicated to the city's parks. First, Dakiri Bellamy.
For me, Phoenix Parks feels like home. I learned to swim in a Phoenix pool and worked as a lifeguard for years. I had the honor of serving as a teen representative for the Phoenix Parks and Recreation Board. Recently, I graduated with a bachelor's degree in Recreation and Tourism Management. Now I'm working in our Parks and Recreation after-school and summer programs, teaching youth in a low-income neighborhood. Phoenix Parks have meant so much to me, and I look forward to serving for the rest of my life.
I'm Delia Ortega Novakowski, and like Carrie, I grew up with the city's Parks and Recreation programs. The rec center in my neighborhood was truly a lifesaver. It kept me safe, engaged, and active. As an adult, I've put my passion to use as a volunteer member of the city's Parks and Recreation Board. For almost 10 years, I've participated in the effort to expand our desert preserve system and make sure older parks are looking great. I also get tremendous joy from seeing my 5 children play in Phoenix parks. We're making investments that mean generations to follow will have parks as anchors in their neighborhoods, just like when I was growing up.
Good morning. I'm Winifred Green, an 80-year-old resident of Phoenix since 1960. the, I've worked last 25 years working hard for the youth and seniors of Phoenix. If you want to be active in your community, there's no better place than Phoenix, Arizona. Partnerships with the city of Phoenix, my community organization purchased land and a building that the city would use for a youth center. This center has served thousands of young people. Then the city purchased an adjacent piece of ground for a park with the citizens-approved parks funds. The park is now open, and much to my surprise, was named for me. The Winifred Green Park is a tribute to all those folks who work hard to make our neighborhoods stronger, healthier, safer for places to live, work, and play.
From parks to libraries, we're serving our youth in Phoenix. I'm Michelle Santillan of Latino Vibe Radio. We've partnered with the City of Phoenix Public Library's Teen Summer Reading Program for the last 2 years. Last year, 12,500 teens participated. We're leading the nation in attracting teens to libraries and instilling in them a lifetime of learning and reading. Our teen spaces empower youth. Phoenix developed the innovative Teen Central at the main library, and the idea has been copied around the country and the world. In the last few years, 9 new teen spaces have opened up at Phoenix Public Library branches, all designed by teens for teens. Here now are the teens living it.
I'm Jocelyn Botero. I've been involved with the Teen Center at the Ironwood branch since the 7th grade. We couldn't believe that the library would provide a special place just for teens, but they did. We now have a teen center in each one of our 16 libraries. I'm one of about 300 teens who give their time to our libraries. The library has helped shape who I am today. I've opened up from a shy middle school student to an outgoing high school graduate. Being around all these books, I love to read. I also love to write and aspire to become a famous writer. I will always treasure the library in my heart. I grew up with it by my side, and I could never let it slip through my fingers.
I'm Anthony Guillen. I never heard of a public library until my father moved us from South Central Los Angeles to Phoenix, Arizona when I was a 3rd grader. When I started school in Phoenix, I was going on a field trip to the public library where I got this awesome library card. After that, I was at the library all the time, checking out my favorite books or even using the computers. When I was 12, I started volunteering at the local library, all because I saw other teenagers doing their part in our community. Today, I am 16, and I have accomplished 250 volunteer hours at my local library. If I hadn't volunteered, I'd probably be a gang member or doing other things that teenagers today shouldn't do. But the library is a place where I felt welcomed, and I was surrounded by people who had faith in me. The library has also taught me to speak in front of people, like I'm doing today, in front of you. Currently, I'm interning at Value Theater, where I plan to pursue my dream as a theater director. That's how much the public library has helped me. I'm so glad that my family and I moved to Phoenix, and I'm glad that the Phoenix Public Libraries care so much about youth, because they know that teenagers like me and Jocelyn are everyone's future.
Thanks to these great Phoenix teens, Phoenix's leaders nurture this culture of collaboration. Here with us today is City Manager Frank Fairbanks and Mayor Phil Gordon with more.
Hi, I'm Frank Fairbanks, and I'm proud to be a part of this group of community members, neighborhood leaders, and public officials. You know, in Phoenix, we make neighborhood participation a part of everything they do. Early this year, our revenues fell dramatically, and our budget was in crisis. And one of our very first actions was to reach out to the community. We held 14 meetings throughout the city. 1,500 residents spoke. We got hundreds of ideas that allowed us to balance the budget, preserve city services, and find new ways to deliver services with a tight budget. Involvement is a part of everything we do. Let me introduce a former neighborhood leader, our Mayor Phil Gordon.
Thank you, Frank, and thank you all. What an honor it is to be here in front of you all and with my colleagues, Michael Johnson and Michael Nowakowski. In Phoenix, we don't fight City Hall, we join City Hall. Everyone's come together, and we don't rest on our laurels. We're adding to our medical campus, we're adding to the downtown open civic space, and we're implementing the Green Phoenix initiative to make sure that Phoenix becomes the first truly great carbon neutral city. You know, Phoenix is a city on the rise, and in Phoenix,
we turn challenges into opportunities.
Thank you for this.